Is it better to be a saver or a spender? In this video, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. My name's Steve Larsen with Produce Freedom, and I help people create financial peace so they can live their passion and their purpose. And today we're going to talk about the two methods of being a spender or a saver. Which one do you think is better? So let's talk about both of them. So here we go. Let's say that you're a saver. You take money, you put it into a low yield interest bearing account, like a savings account or something like that. And each month you're taking out a little bit out of your paycheck and doing it. And those are admirable qualities. I am not talking against those, but here's what I want to talk about. So this line right here, this is zero, right? This is your bank account, zero. You start saving, you start ratcheting it up, right up. And then you make a purchase. So let's just say a vehicle. So you take the purchase and you pay cash, and boom, you go all the way back down to zero. Okay, and then you do it again, do it again, do it again. You always end up at zero. Okay, so that's the cycle of a saver. Now, if we look at the cycle of a spender, let's say that same thing, you want to go buy a vehicle and you haven't saved for it. So you use credit and you go get a loan. And what happens is you start in a negative, right? This is below zero. And then you make payments, pay, and you go back to zero. But then guess what? That car is bad or outdated, or you need another one for one of your kids, and you go do that whole same thing again. Go get a loan, pay it down, end up at zero. So is there really any difference between a saver and a spender if you're really talking about growing wealth? Because they both end up at the same place. And so although I love the admonition to save, and I believe that you should, there is a better way. Because even if we're going to just make payments basically to the bank or pay to ourselves, this still ends us up at zero, and we want to become financially free, and we've got to be able to have the capital to do that. So in this case, are you a freedom pro? Like, are you following the methodology of our cash flow system with Produce Freedom so that you can leverage your growth? Now, what we're doing here is we're teaching you a way that you can safely earn compound interest, and there's really only way to do that. And at the same time, we're going to collateralize all our purchases. So we're going to get what we're called double arbitrage. If you don't know that word, that's okay. That just means you're making money in two places or using money in two places at one time. And so this is all part of our continuous cash flow method. If you want to learn how to not be a spender or saver and end up at zero, but you want to really compound your wealth and your cash creation, then I would recommend that you go and get on our calendar today and let's talk about the continuous cash flow method and see if it's a fit for you. Because down the road, would you rather be up here or would you rather be back down at zero? That's really what it comes down to. The structure matters, the psychology matters, and the habits matter. So that's all for you today. I am excited to spend some time with you over the phone in the next coming weeks, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.